Everybody, it's Meechadini. This is part two of the presentation event that transpired April 26, 2014. Thank you for watching.
Commercials, you keep seeing commercials, you're like, dang, I might need that. I might, I feel like I gotta have that, it programs you. It's a means of programming the people, programming methods. All this is done through analyzing the situation and the people, observation, and a fine calculation. Of course, this is found protocol number one called Masses Led by Lies. And again, I have a lot of these excerpts in my book, which be sold in the back there, www.worldwidewar by Meechadini. When talking about controlling perception, belief, thought, and physical conditions, our organization truly believes not only do we want to make sure people understand history, and we don't want to spread it with hate. We don't want people thinking that we're hating on a certain culture or people, but people need to know the truth. Because the truth will set you free, in a sense. If you know the truth, then you know how things move and operate. You know the linguistics of how things are done. But our organization truly believes that when one transforms a person's material position in the world, one transforms a person's values. You see? And those who may have got a flyer from me, personally, may have realized on the back I had a letter. And on the bottom of the letter, I have a quote that reads, "All the blame should not just be laid upon the absence of values. People have to actually work. You have to feed your family, There are concrete material things people just gotta have. Training people on values will not completely solve any problem. As a matter of fact, when you transform the concrete living conditions of people, you transform their values. You see? And we truly believe that. That's why we created this organization for better conditions, because we want to try to create better conditions for the people. We understand psychologically by giving you the truth and history of things, and let you know what's happening, what's kind of manifesting itself in our society, you see. But also helping you on our website, forbetterconditions.org, we want to help families. Families are important. It is the first foundation we have as human beings in this world. So we understand families are struggling and may need some extra money here and there, and we want to be able to help you. And with that, you go to our website, we are able to help as far as food, clothes, maybe you need diapers for your children, because we understand diapers are expensive. And we look at, it depends, how many donations and support and contributions we get from the people. We can do a lot more, even from that. See, when we have to understand something about when you look at how things transformed over time. We were able to make our own clothes. We would go hunt, and that's how we would get our food. Then you needed a job. You helped somebody build their brand and build their company. Build their dreams and agenda up. And you get a paycheck. With that paycheck, then you go out and shop. And it was a system to kind of help you. You could create a business if you wanted to, and people would use their paycheck to come shop where you're at. And now we're in a time of social media, internet. We're in a very technocratic time now, where now you can make money online, Facebook, Twitter, things of that nature. And you can shop online. See people controlling your conditions, controlling the situation, changing your values over time. But isn't it funny how certain social structures and social functions shape society as a whole? We see how shopping became a social expectation, a social norm. You see, that somebody that don't shop and do everything by hand themselves, you would think they're kind of weird in today's society, like you don't shop at all. Same thing with many young folks, you don't even have a Facebook. What's wrong with you? You're living under a rock. We see how it became a social expectation, a social norm. Again, how people can control your conditions. You see. also want to look at the fact that what we do ultimately serves a social function, and a direct social function to very elite, powerful, influential people in the world. You see, because people don't know how your environment serves a direct social function. You see. And in the bottom of the demo, I know the picture's pretty small, you guys probably can't see it. But over there on the upper left-hand corner in his lap is the universal sign that we know is for like health. You might see on the ambulances or hospitals with the two snakes, or maybe it's just one snake, wrapped around some stick. Story has it, of course, is that the two snakes appeared like they were fighting, but they was actually helping each other reproduce. They were mating. People took it as yin and yang. You know, once they realized what they were doing, it took it as yin and yang, good and bad. It seemed like they were fighting, but here they are mating. Good, mating, bad, fighting. You see. So then they realized at that time that those people who follow occult magic practices, they realized at that time that they had to use the good and bad within society in order to keep the livelihood of their purpose and mission alive, which is to have ultimate control, say, over the people, you see, to have ultimate imperialism in the world. They control the good and bad.
I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, the event went pretty well. A few people showed up. Not as many people as I would hope. But the event did go well. Everyone that attended won something. They went home with something. And I will be posting pictures up of the event as well. You know, enough is enough. No more trying to identify with the oppressor or aggressor. No more trying to be like and see eye to eye with those who covertly and subliminally engineer and condition us into believing that their future technocratic and man-made sustainable environments is actually going to be beneficial to us. If we the people don't have control, power, and ultimate say over the things that we are reliant and dependent on, then it is no way beneficial to us, no matter how they try to shape, form, slice, or dice it. The problem does not completely lie on values. The problem lies at the hands of those who are slowly yet manipulatively transforming our conditions for their own benefit. We must keep this content moving in action. We must keep this content en route towards humanitarian and revolutionary involvement. We understand that the true power lies within alliances, partnerships, trust, and unity. That's why we must strengthen our families and spread this content to the youth, as well as our helping hand. We are an organization for better conditions organization. We are an organization of the people and for the people. The livelihood of our organization depends on the people. You guys know me as Meechadini, and on my website it attracts many activists and revolutionary-minded individuals from around the globe. I have support from many people from around the world, India, Europe, Russia, and Africa, to name a few. Many of who feels overshadowed by their dependency to technocratic systems in their own land. Many of us may not know, but there are already sustainable smart cities and environments being built overseas, and governments are finding ways to make their people become one within their technocratic, technologically advanced, airtight system and environment. You see. But just as many of them are organizing their people in their land to be of service to each other, to further their ultimate goal of providing better conditions for themselves, we here at For Better Conditions organization plan on joining them, organizing the people to be of service to each other to further our ultimate goal of providing better concrete conditions for the American people. This goal will not be done overnight, but with your help, with your support, your contributions, your donations, your involvement, we are well on our way. No more lies and no more deception. It's time to open our eyes and get to action. Meechadini.com, forbetterconditions.org. Support the cause. Support the cause.